resilience, regeneration. How is it possible if we have new cells in our body, in our stomach, in our liver, in our entire body, these cells regenerate? How is it that these new cells that can regenerate continue to regenerate with the same illnesses and sicknesses and discomfort and diseases? You know, that's a multi-complex answer, but one possibility is because we identify with our illnesses. We identify with who we think we are. And in Qigong practice, we know that when we overly identify with the form of who we are, Qigong helps us connect with this formless aspect, this light aspect, the space in between the form. And we know that the space in between the form, the space in between the molecules, the space in between is where the infinite potential and power really lie. And when we over-identify with the form, we create an identity and we perpetuate an identity. And all of us have experienced trauma, and we have our experience with fight and flight and freeze and flee and fawn. And all those experiences are helpful for us in the moment, but we hold on. We, as humans, for some reason, we hold on. We don't know yet how to shake it off. We don't know how to move beyond the trauma and how to let it go. And we hold it and we identify it. And we identify and hold. Not just we do it, but we're holding on and identifying with the traumas of our ancestors and the traumas of those who have gone before. And we still are in this state of regeneration where we can regrow and we are resilient, but we're identifying with the old trauma. Now, I don't want to minimize anybody's experience, but when we can learn to identify with the space in between and a new possibility, that's when healing can happen. That's how miraculous recoveries happen. That's how new earths are born, new bodies are shaped, new lives are generated from the possibility of letting go of the old identities and embracing resiliency, embracing the vastness and the potential of who we really are. So Qigong is one pathway through this new version that lets go of the old disease and the old sickness and the old identity. And we do that with really simple techniques by shaking and tapping and making the healing sounds and tapping into the flow. And we learn all those techniques in our foundational Roots of Qigong course. But what I'm here to talk to you about today is the Tao of women. And why I started with identity is because this book is called The Tao of Women. And immediately there's like 50% of the population chooses to not hear it because it has the word women or women. And it reminds me of when I first started listening to Alan Watts. I listened to a lot of Alan Watts's speeches. And in the beginning, he always uses the male pronoun for everything. It's all about man, 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 man. And in the beginning, I was like, dude, come on, include us all. And then something in me shifted. I'm so grateful that it did. Of just like, wow, the simplicity of one word to include everyone, the efficiency in that. And how then I was able to just release. And when he's talking about man, I can see myself in the conversation. And so I can release the identity of who that one word, and I can see now, once I release that, now I can just fit into that. And so that's the invitation here. The Tao of women is to release the identity that the Tao of women, allow it. What if it was talking to you too? Even if you are a man and you don't identify as a woman, what if there is wisdom in the yin traditions, in these women's pathways, in these nourishing traditions? What if you could release any hesitation with that word, Tao of women, and receive the richness and the beauty that's here for you? So it's my sincere hope that it's not only women who join us. It is my sincere hope that everyone feels welcome. Everyone deserves to receive the wisdom and beauty of the Tao. I'll see you on Tuesdays at 11. You can register and get the Zoom link to join live. You can receive it live on Facebook and on YouTube. And of course, you can always watch the replay. This is an embodied practice. We're going to read a passage, and then we're going to do a Qigong form or practice to imprint the Tao into every cell of our body so that we can regenerate, restore, remember the miraculousness of who we really are and move beyond old identities. I'll see you there.